All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Y'all come on in. Welcome to the channel. New and returning overseas in America. I have another quick message for the collective. This is more so pertaining, it's not a love message, but it is about a third party situation or like a divine masculine who's caught up with a karmic currently. Um, this message is going to be for the divine feminine. Energy is fluid, it's not gender specific. So take this how it resonates, leave what doesn't. I am currently closed for personals. I do think I'm going to open up one day at the end of the month for personals. And then we'll see what August is going to look like. But y'all come on in, hit the like button as you come in. Take what resonates. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't. Um, I'm speaking as someone who is currently in separation from their person. Okay, no contact, no communication. Spirit wants you to know that this separation was caused to happen in order to protect you, divine feminine. There was some fuckery going on. Okay, there was some magic being done, spells, trickery, tricks being laid, etc. Um, and most of it was being done to lock this masculine in, right? To get this masculine to trap him, to I'm sorry, him or her, to bind this masculine to this karmic. But there was also some work being done, and y'all please understand that someone can absolutely send work your way by way of another person when they wanted to get inside of you. So let's say we have a karmic female um, who wants to get at the divine feminine and use the divine masculine to do it. When you lay with this masculine and have sexual intercourse with this masculine, that can transfer that work. So it is absolutely important to be careful who you are laying with, who you are exchanging your sacred energy with, okay? Um, Spirit caused this separation between you and your person to protect you, okay? To keep anything from coming your way or from touching you. There are some things that this masculine has to work out, it has to work through. There's some work that this masculine has to do. And it will be in the midst of this connection with this karmic that this masculine goes into the dark night of the soul, hermit mode, etc. And at some point will be triggered to do the necessary work to come out of not only this hermit mode, this dark night of the soul, not only that, but also out of this connection. Like, this karmic individual is thinking that their work worked, but it really didn't. You know what I mean? It may look like it's working because there will be a temporary period where um, the karmic is able to bend this masculine's free will, but you can't fuck with the free will of a divine being. Like, that's just not, you feel me? And so some things will be backfiring onto this karmic. This masculine will come out of the illusion. Um, they will be able to break away, him or her will be able to break away from this karmic situation. There is some karmic debt that has to be repaid. Um, but this is a situation that will trigger healing and growth in the divine masculine, while at the same time, what will also trigger the masculine is watching the divine feminine, his or her divine feminine, continue to shine and do what they do, continuing to ascend. There's an old saying, like, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back around to you, it's yours. And that's a true statement. And I feel like the divine feminine let this masculine go, right? The divine feminine was tired of fighting, tired of trying to make something work, that like meeting resistance, right? So the divine feminine chose to release this and to continue to work on themselves. I'm going to let you go. And if it's meant to be, we'll come back around to each other. The divine feminine saw this from a higher perspective. This karmic individual will pay dearly because they came against not only the divine masculine and divine feminine individually, but collectively. And when they did that, it interfered with some work that needed to be done, right? This divine feminine, divine masculine got like kingdom work that needs to be done. And this karmic interfered not with the relationship only, but with this work that needs to be done out here in these spiritual realm, in these spiritual streets, in the kingdom. And so, yeah, like you got to pay for that. So when this shit backfires, it is going to backfire in a way that is detrimental, to say the least. Y'all can't be out here fucking with people's free will. Like, it is one thing to do like love workings and honey jars and things like that. Like, we do those things to sweeten situations and to sweeten people. It is one thing if you're doing like a binding spell and the person knows that you're doing it. But when you do a binding spell against, like, without someone's knowledge, that is against their free will. And when you mess with someone's free will, those consequences are dire. And what you have to ask yourself before you say, well, my spirits told me that I could do this work. Did your ancestors tell you that? Were those trickster spirits that told you that? Or was that your ego that told you that you're thinking was your spirits? You get me? So definitely something to think about. I don't know like who this message is for. I just know that this separation happened and it was for your own protection, divine feminine. Okay, it was for your own protection. It is a temporary situation. It is a temporary separation that was for your own protection. But everything that was done in the interim will backfire heavily on this karmic energy. And they will also lose whatever powers, abilities, gifts they have left because they misused them. All right. So I don't know who this message is for. I do pray that it reaches you. Until next time, guys. Peace.